Right guys, so basically just working round opposite side. You can just always making sure guidelines there. Don't ever want to get to a point where we're guessing doing anything, because then you're basically doing something, having to go back through it so many times to try and balance things. See if we just work with tiny sections, you can actually start to see the darkness be even there, and if I pull that out you can totally see the guideline. So I said all I'm actually doing is just making sure that everything is balanced, and if I do it that way it gives me good structure and less at the end. And if we get in the habit of doing that, you'll never know any other way. So same again, just straight into the guideline. Right, this is where we're at again, just at the ear here. So again, we're just starting just to over direct. Then you can start to see whatever's easier for you, whether you want to come in like that and pull back, or just turn your comb round and just working slightly back to yourself and working almost like backwards. And again, it makes it slightly easier for your line. You can see your line a lot easier. Again, just moving slightly further back. Just to get my guideline. And you can see my 90-degree angle completely there, and that just again just drops inwards. So we can now start to see I'm getting the length, so I'm getting the turn now. So if I really wanted to keep all of that length there, or as much of the length as possible, I'd just be stretching even further back. And again, it'll just give me more length, give me a sharper edge, all because of the length of the shortness. So what I mean by this is you can cut like this and come upwards, or we can still come backwards. Like that. It's the same thing. So just whatever makes it easier for you, what's more comfortable for you. Pulling in. And then again, you can see my tongue. There's my length that I've kept compared to there. So let's just cross check again. So just coming through, now I need to cross check at the angle again. So I can't cross check straight. If I cross check straight, that's not when I put the angle to. So straight, coming round, and again I want to be sitting at that angle because I pulled everything backwards, so it's going to change the angle. So when you're cross checking that, just make sure you're pulling everything up and out to the angle. So you can see there's my angle there. And again, repeating everything below, exact same. Now where the 90-degree comes here is straight there. That's where I'm pulling it from, so it's a 90-degree angle. So imagine like a line here and a line here. Now when I'm working back, this is going to now become straighter. And all you're actually seeing here is just getting more precise onto that guideline. So it just gives me less work at the end. Again, just working through it. I'll put it into 90. And you can see just tiny wee bits just to get a more solid. And this is the full thing. Anybody that does any kind of work with their hands or any of that, any craft work, there's always checking their work, whether it's woodwork, metal work. And again, we can come in here, we can scissor or comb all of this as well. We can make it a lot tighter at the bottom. There's so many different things that we can actually do to this. So when I'm looking at my angle, you can see here that everything is pretty spot on. Again, just pulling everything up out to my angle again. Tiny wee bits there. And that's underneath cut. So I think, right, what we can do is we can edge all this away, so we can bring it down to the hairline, and we can just nip all this away. Just as still we start to get to the ear there. So you just nip that away. Again, you can nip all this away as well. You can scissor or comb that, you can keep that long. There's other ones out there where we can, if we've got lengths, so there's loads of different styles of motif cuts. So you get motif cuts as well with length kind of coming through here. And that as well, so it almost comes up into a big U shape, like that. So again now, and the reason why I'm taking this away is just so we can see more of the outline of the overall shape. But look what I'm doing, I'm actually chipping into the hair. So it's still got a little bit of roughness to it. And then same again, just right round that ear there. Now just again, taking away what I want to take away, still looking at the line coming down, but we can soften later on if we want to. So that's the underneath all cut. Right, so that's just basically sitting underneath done. So if we take this down now, and this is exactly what I was saying before, this is where, if I really wanted to keep all this length, this is where undercuts come in, and it's down to the section again. So if I had a straight section here, it has to fall straight like that. The hair would do the exact same thing. But because the section is going up and down all the way around it, the hair's falling like that. So it falls and blends into the hair. So just before I take all that away, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that, I'm going to cut the fringe in. So again, I'm just going to lift some of this hair out. So all I'm doing again is just almost centre of the head there, and just come into higher recession. Just want to get a little bit of fringe in here. Just going to widen it out a bit. Now if you see it like that and there's big gaps here, just widen it out a little bit. We don't need to take it higher here, just widen that line just out a little bit. And it's just to give us more width. Right, so as I'm cutting the fringe, again I'm going to come out this angle here at 90 degrees. And I want this reasonably short-ish. So I'm going to come round and look how I'm combing again, so in like that, so I'm flat to the head and I'm just bending back to me. Keeping my tension kind of through the root area. Out to my angle, and then everything upwards. So you see me slightly moving out now, just to the top there. That's just to make sure I keep my angle. I'm going to check my length now. you know, I would like it a little bit shorter than that, so I'm going to take that again. And you can see the angle that we've cut there. There's the 90-degree angle. So I'm going to do the exact same again. And just lift and shorter. Now when I'm hitting this knuckle here is exactly when I'm just pulling out slightly more or lifting my elbow higher. So that's my length in for there. Now again, everything's getting pulled into the centre now. So I'm just repeating that again, but just directing that in the centre. Just so it has a tiny little bit of a slope to it. And then the last area through here. Again, just pulling into my guideline. And if you come in the front here, you just see there's the angle there. It's just gave me a bit of a curve, just coming round. So I'm going to repeat it on this side here. Then all I'm going to do now is just slightly push away from me, just into centre again. And again, just coming up the hair there. And then just bending out very slightly. Just at the top, just to keep my angle. And it's all down to the finger. The finger bends inwards. So I want to just slightly at the very top of that, it's just bent outwards towards it. So again, you can see just taking that away. And then the next one underneath, on this side, just putting it again. You can see just about hand coordination, being able to cut from what I call hands underneath and scissors above, and then again scissors low and hands high. So you can just see the curve coming through there. Now, that's just to give me a bit of a guide just round the front and a bit of shape. So by the time I pull all this down now, you start to see the actual mod haircut starting to take shape. Now all we need to do now is cut a top. Now we don't need to connect this underneath. I've got this as a guideline underneath there so that I can actually see how it's going to sit. I know that's going to be long, so if we actually come forward, I can just pull that down, just manipulating that away, and see if we're going to just leave all of this here. Just pulling wee parts, just manipulating until we get the fringe sitting, flicking out, and again, if we're going to dry that, we can dry it really flat, kind of through here, a little bit of texture at the top there, and you can see how it starts to look. Now, on the top of it, if you look at here, there's a straight edge for there, but if we actually shake it all, everything starts just to what we don't have big blunt lines anywhere. So next section on the top, now we need to remember that this undercut, so if we take too much off the top, it will take the undercut away. Right guys, so next video I'm going to stop at that, and this will be our last video, just continue here. So I'll see you in a wee minute.